It's your creativity accelerator. Introducing Accelaser HD1. It's born for making advanced laser tools accessible to everyone. HD1 expands your creative frontiers, breaking boundaries for you. Combine the abilities of two lasers. This dynamic duo effortlessly handles any materials. Powered by the all-new hybrid synchronized motion system, we've achieved large work area at ultra-fast speed. Equipped with high-speed LiDAR, ranging and flying, 3D Galvo technology, HD1 boasts efficiency with instant micron-level accuracy. It delivers true, high-speed 3D engraving never achieved before. HD1 ensures pixel-perfect accuracy for diverse production needs with its dual-camera positioning system. What you see is what you get. HD1 is also compatible with Lightburn. Batch processing has never been so easy and efficient before. HD1 gives your home business more options and the ability to earn more. Want to elevate your creativity? With the optional add-ons, HD1 achieves flawless 360 degrees surface engraving on 3D objects. Unlock the leap from 2.5D to true 3D engraving. Struggling with large-size projects? With the option of the conveyor feeder, HD1 further breaks through limitations in machine length. Need engraving and cutting in one job? HD1's innovative airflow switch ensures the clear cut you need automatically. Its fully enclosed design and multi-sensor safety system ensure comprehensive protection. Unlock limitless creativity with versatile accessories. With Accelaser HD1, you don't choose between speed, size, or versatility. You get it all. This is not just a machine, it's your creativity accelerator. Introducing Accelaser HD1. It's born for making advanced laser tools accessible to everyone. HD1 expands your creative frontiers, breaking boundaries for you. Combine the abilities of two lasers. This dynamic duo effortlessly handles any materials. Powered by the all-new hybrid synchronized motion system, we've achieved large work area at ultra-fast speed. Equipped with high-speed LiDAR, ranging and flying, 3D Galvo technology, HD1 boasts efficiency with instant micron-level accuracy. It delivers true, high-speed 3D engraving never achieved before. HD1 ensures pixel-perfect accuracy for diverse production needs with its dual-camera positioning system. What you see is what you get. HD1 is also compatible with Lightburn. Batch processing has never been so easy and efficient before. HD1 gives your home business more options and the ability to earn more. Want to elevate your creativity? With the optional add-ons, HD1 achieves flawless 360 degrees surface engraving on 3D objects. Unlock the leap from 2.5D to true 3D engraving. Struggling with large-size projects? With the option of the conveyor feeder, HD1 further breaks through limitations in machine length. Need engraving and cutting in one job? HD1's innovative airflow switch ensures the clear cut you need automatically. Its fully enclosed design and multi-sensor safety system ensure comprehensive protection. Unlock limitless creativity with versatile accessories. With Accelaser HD1, you don't choose between speed, size, or versatility. You get it all. This is not just a machine, it's your creativity accelerator. Introducing Accelaser HD1. It's born for making advanced laser tools accessible to everyone. HD1 expands your creative frontiers, breaking boundaries for you. Combine the abilities of two lasers. This dynamic duo effortlessly handles any materials. Powered by the all-new hybrid synchronized motion system, we've achieved large work area at ultra-fast speed. Equipped with high-speed LiDAR, ranging and flying, 3D Galvo technology, HD1 boasts efficiency with instant micron-level accuracy. It delivers true, high-speed 3D engraving never achieved before. HD1 ensures pixel-perfect accuracy for diverse production needs with its dual-camera positioning system. What you see is what you get. HD1 is also compatible with Lightburn. Batch processing has never been so easy and efficient before. HD1 gives your home business more options and the ability to earn more. Want to elevate your creativity? With the optional add-ons, HD1 achieves flawless 360 degrees surface engraving on 3D objects. Unlock the leap from 2.5D to true 3D engraving. Struggling with large-size projects? With the option of the conveyor feeder, HD1 further breaks through limitations in machine length. Need engraving and cutting in one job? HD1's innovative airflow switch ensures the clear cut you need automatically. Its fully enclosed design and multi-sensor safety system ensure comprehensive protection. Unlock limitless creativity with versatile accessories. With Accelaser HD1, you don't choose between speed, size, or versatility. You get it all. This is not just a machine, it's your creativity accelerator. Introducing Accelaser HD1. It's born for making advanced laser tools accessible to everyone. HD1 expands your creative frontiers, breaking boundaries for you. Combine the abilities of two lasers. This dynamic duo effortlessly handles any materials. Powered by the all-new hybrid synchronized motion system, we've achieved large work area at ultra-fast speed. Equipped with high-speed LiDAR, ranging and flying, 3D Galvo technology, HD1 boasts efficiency with instant micron-level accuracy. It delivers true, high-speed 3D engraving never achieved before. HD1 ensures pixel-perfect accuracy for diverse production needs with its dual-camera positioning system. What you see is what you get. HD1 is also compatible with Lightburn. Batch processing has never been so easy and efficient before. HD1 gives your home business more options and the ability to earn more. Want to elevate your creativity? With the optional add-ons, HD1 achieves flawless 360 degrees surface engraving on 3D objects. Unlock the leap from 2.5D to true 3D engraving. Struggling with large-size projects? With the option of the conveyor feeder, HD1 further breaks through limitations in machine length. Need engraving and cutting in one job? HD1's innovative airflow switch ensures the clear cut you need automatically. Its fully enclosed design and multi-sensor safety system ensure comprehensive protection. Unlock limitless creativity with versatile accessories. With Accelaser HD1, you don't choose between speed, size, or versatility. You get it all.
Wonderful. Did we do it?
Yeah.
Are we on?
Yes.
All right. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Laser Engraving 911 for this special sneak peek into the Accelaser HD1. First of all, sorry for the delay and getting started. It's quite a setup here. Live streams can be kind of challenging, but how's everybody doing, first of all? Where are you guys all from? Let me know, shout out in the comments. Where are you from today? Where are you watching from? All that good stuff, why we kind of take a deep breath, right? that was a lot to get the live stream going. So anyway, you guys all know me, Michael from Laser Engraving 911. This is Rainey.
Yeah.
Rainey is with Accelaser, and she has been my friend and main point of contact, helping me come on this journey out here to get to see this the first time. So do you want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Rainey, and I'm responsible for the marketing in Accelaser. So I'm so glad and exciting to join the live stream today, and I hope we can present Accelaser HD1 to everyone.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be really cool. So what do we have on, where's everybody from? So we've got
UK.
Ohio, we've got LA, Long Island, New York, Texas. Love that. So we got people, oh, Germany. We got Benjamin from Germany. Oh,
Yeah, that's midnight there.
yeah. He's up late. And I also want to say a special hello to my family, who I know is watching right now. So I wanted to say hi to my wife and my 2 children. Thank you for supporting me. So if you didn't know and you haven't been watching my posts, we're in Shenzhen, China right now. And Accelaser was nice enough to invite me over here. Once they showed me some clips of their machine, and I started talking with their founder, David, I became very interested in this machine. And of course, I asked him if I could do a review on it when it was finally out. And he said, I have a better idea.
Yeah.
He said, why don't you come out? We'll bring you out and you can see it for yourself. And maybe we'll do a live stream. And that's the best way for you to really understand what this machine is about and how it works.
Yes.
So a couple of things we're going to do today is we're going to do some live demos. We're going to do a giveaway. So regarding the giveaway, we are going to be doing the giveaway, and that will be towards the end of the stream. So make sure you all stick around. Some lucky person will be winning one of these units. And I was not aware of that when we planned the live stream, and that was kind of a last minute thing. So I'm very excited that they're willing to offer that. So we're going to do that, some live demos. Q&A, we're going to hear from Joe from Lightburn. He's going to jump on and share how they've been working with Accelaser for this machine, which is really cool. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's
we'll
basically.
get some technologies explained.
Yep, we're going to explain some of the tech behind this unit. We've got a couple of cameras going, so we're talking, but then also when the machine is running, we'll bring you over close and kind of explain what's going on. But I've been playing with this thing for the last 3 days, and I can tell you it is not like any desktop that you've seen before. And some of the capabilities that it offers are going to appeal to a wide range of businesses, from anywhere from crafters to mass production. This machine can put out some serious output with serious speeds, which I've always talked about is one of the #1 things I look for in a laser engraving machine is speed, not just power, not just the size, not just the gimmicky features, but how fast can it complete the job so I can move on to the next job and make more money in a day. So that was one of the main reasons why I was willing to come out here, to see the speed.
And we really hope this machine can help those who are starting up to use lasers and also doing small business with it now.
Yeah, so it has a wide range of applications. So let's see, what do we got on some of the questions here? Let's see, we're still doing that.
You want to?
Yeah, so we will be doing a question and answer throughout, because sometimes when the demo's running, the camera will be on the machine. Maybe we can answer a few questions there. And make sure, if you guys are enjoying this already, you hit that thumbs up, throw some hearts, let us know you're live out there. Oh, and by the way, we're in the future. This is future Michael Laser Engraving 911. I'm actually living in tomorrow, which, if you just want to wrap that around your brain for a second, you guys are in yesterday. Like, I'm already in the future. Showcasing future tech. So anyway, do we want to start the first demo?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so let me explain what we're going to do for the first demo. I think before we do that, we should do a little description of kind of an overview of very, very high level overview of what you're about to see. So a lot of you are familiar with fiber lasers, fixed fiber lasers. So you've got a lot of us have fixed fiber lasers. You can switch the lens and you have a field to operate depending on your power, and you're limited to that field size, whatever the lens is. So one of the amazing things about this unit, it's got a flying 3D galvo. So if you can imagine your head that's on your fiber laser compacted down into a much more compact size, and then put inside right here along with, so you've got your fiber laser, but then you've also got a diode laser. So you have two laser sources. And I want you to imagine that you could take your fiber laser and move it on the fly to engrave and use the power of how fast fiber lasers can engrave with the power of also motion control gantry moving at the same time. So we're talking speed and speed. You know, we're very high level motion control. And what that allows you to do is it kind of got to think outside the box. It's no longer about raster engraving, right? Back and forth and the maximum speed that your head can travel, because this can travel a lot faster and work on big chunks at a time, and also be moving at the same time as it's working on big chunks. So that's what's so special about this unit, besides a bunch of other features. But in a nutshell, just imagine you've got this technology able to move back and forth. So I hope that was a decent explanation of kind of what we're going to be looking at. There's a lot of other specs we're going to talk about. Like I said, it's got two laser sources, diode laser source and fiber laser sources, and we'll get into the different packages that it comes in. It's got full dynamic motion control. So what that means in a nutshell is that not only in the laser head here do you have multiple axes that are moving up and down to deal with curved surfaces, but also the motorized riser base, which you'll see in a very cool demo, also moves in conjunction with the laser head. So you've got lots of different axes, lots of different coordinated motion control that work together to deal with uneven surfaces or complex objects, and you'll see how that comes into play with some of the demos. So that's just a little taste. There's even more to share, but that's basically what we're going to be looking at so far.
So to sum up, you can also see in the video, the last part of the video, we want to provide size, speed, and also versatility to all of you. So you don't choose between them, you get it all.
Right, you don't have to sacrifice between the size. You get a full 24 inches by 12 inches working area, pretty standard. You get the speed, you get the versatility because you have the two laser sources kind of all in one. So I think that's a good overview. Now I guess you know, we should stop talking about it and just show you some cool demos. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a batch of 20 of these mock-up business cards with my picture on it. And we've set up a fixture in here, and we're going to do a batch of 20 of those. And we're just going to let you kind of watch it go. And we'll answer maybe some comments and the questions why it's going. So I guess all we need to do is switch the camera over to the machine, which looks like he already is. And I don't know if you guys want to switch the angle of the camera.
We can do that.
And maybe we'll move over here.
Okay, so let's start the first drum.
Yeah, maybe I'll move the camera angle so they can see what's going on. Stand by while we move the camera so you guys can get a better look. So you want to be like right here. There you go. Wonderful. Much better shot. So keep in mind that what you're watching right now, this is real time, it's not sped up. You can see how fast it rastered that photo of me, and it's a very high detailed photo as well. We did a test, was it yesterday? And we calculated this particular setting in this job at 23 seconds per business card. I have in my notes. It's about 23 business. So what that means for you at this setting is that you can output with this machine about 160 business cards per hour, aluminum, anodized aluminum business cards.
So anyone are
anyone
also
have any questions so far?
engraving business cards when, with your business?
Yeah, we're just turning on the fume extractor right now. Oh yeah, the business cards are very thin for the demo. They're not thick business cards, so yeah, there is a little bit of warping on the business cards. This is just a demo that we're doing, but what's the power on this model? Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So I'll answer some questions. So retro boy law. So this, the Accelaser HD1 is going to come in multiple different flavors, I guess you could say. So the essential package will come with a 20-watt diode and a 2-watt IR. That's like the base end unit. Then the next level up is the Pro version, and that's what I believe we're using today.
Yes.
So that one's going to come with a 55-watt diode laser and a 20-watt fiber laser. And then the Ultra package is going to come with, I can't believe this, an 80-watt diode and a 60-watt MOPA.
Yeah.
Let me just say that again. The Ultra unit's going to come with an 80-watt diode and a 60-watt full-blown MOPA fiber laser. So if you want to do super deep engraving, batch engraving on metal, you're not going to have an issue doing that. So that, when they told me that that was going to be, I thought it was just going to be the essential and the Pro version. And then when David told me, oh, actually, we have another model coming out, and I was like, what? So, and I believe on that one, the laser source is pretty much bigger.
Yes.
So will it have a standalone unit outside? Yes. So the laser source for the MOPA and the diode will be like a standalone module that's on there. What do we got? Some other questions.
And someone mentioned that the price tag.
Yeah, so 80-watt diode.
Yeah, we'll review that later, but you can guess.
Yeah, you can guess right now, but we will talk about the different price tiers for the different models.
Yeah.
And they're actually really, really nice price tiers. So I was very impressed with the prices that they're offering these different packages at.
And I spot another nice question. Why not CO2 versus diode?
Yeah, so obviously they want to keep the form factor down. With the CO2 laser, it can make the unit a lot bigger. And also you have, it's easier to, one of the things that this machine is designed is that it's more specifications. Yeah. So one of the cool things about this unit is that there's no mirrors except in the galvo. So all the laser sources are pumped in fiber optically to the gantry and into the flying galvo head. Yeah. So there's no open beam travel, and it's much more efficient, and it keeps everything compact to be able to use those two different wavelengths of light. So we're doing a reset on the job?
Yep.
Okay, good. So that is the main reason that they chose to go with diode, and also, obviously, to keep the cost down, right? Let's see what else we got here. What about maintenance? That's a good question. Will the filtration be included in the package, add-ons? These are all great questions. Yeah. Let's see.
Does it have a camera?
Yeah. So about the camera. So here we go. We're running the project again. Okay, good. So about the camera system. Someone asked about the camera.
Yes.
So do we have a section later where we're going to talk specifically about how the cameras are?
Yes, we do.
Like specifically about, there's 2 cameras.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. So there are 2 cameras in the system. One in the lid, which is very common, and that's so you can use your wide field registration to register all your parts. But then there's also a very interesting close camera that's actually on the laser head. Yes. And that close camera is very close to the work surface, and it has a very important role where a lot of it has to do with calibrating the lasers, because it's such a you know, high level, high precision laser, and it has dynamic focus, that it needs to use the camera to constantly, not constantly, but it takes all the calibration of this type of galvo laser off the onus of you. So it uses the camera, does its own calibration, so you don't have to. If anybody has ever had to calibrate a fiber laser galvo from when you first got it and had to go through the calibration process, it's not for the faint of heart, right? Some people think it's fun, but I don't find it very fun at all.
Yeah.
So when I saw that they had an additional camera to calibrate the fiber laser and the diode laser on the flying galvo, that's great. Yeah, so you guys can see the job running right now. It is very, very fast. I love the way it does the picture and how it's just moving along the gantry there, so that's great. What other questions can we do? Time-lapse camera. Oh, that's it. So Star of Texas, so he's wondering maybe you could utilize the cameras to record the job down the road. That's an interesting functionality.
Yeah.
Is if you kind of use one of the cameras to do like a time lapse, like 3D printers do. Yeah. Does she have a question?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go on.
Let's see. Have they mentioned price yet? We will get to the different packages of pricing. Oh, so this question comes from David, and David asks, are these units Lightburn compatible? In fact, 100% Lightburn compatible, and we're going to actually hear from Lightburn in a second. In a few minutes, we're going to bring Joe in from Lightburn, and he's going to explain how Accelaser has been working very, very closely with Lightburn to make sure that it is 110% compatible with all these new capabilities, all these new features. I think that was really cool how close they're working together.
Yeah.
So we'll hear directly from Lightburn on that, David. And if you guys are liking this content so far, please give this video a thumbs up. Show us some love here. This is quite a feat to set all this up and come all the way out here. So we appreciate everyone who's on here watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So make it with Chris. I've never done metal cards. Would not want to use thin cards. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. If I were doing metal business cards in a professional work environment, not just a demo environment like this, I would definitely use thicker aluminum business cards because that's what people want mostly. So, is he okay over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's just working on stuff.
Yeah.
Xboard says, what model are you using? Yes. So Xboard, this is right now we're using the 55 watt diode and the 20 watt fiber laser. Correct. That's what you're. Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, is the 80 watt unit, the ultra level, a true 80 watt? And yes, it absolutely is. In fact, the specification is a little underpowered, right? I think David made that call, didn't he?
Yeah, we want to be more
It's
rigorous.
that he wanted to be a little bit more realistic and transparent. So I think it was at one point listed as 90 watt. Yeah. So it's a little bit, it's a true 80 watt, and it's probably a little overpowered. So yeah. What we got here? Yeah, right now, Dexter, we're using the 60 watt diode. It's listed as 60 watt, and I think they're going to update it soon. So just for clarification, it has been advertised as a 60 watt. Yeah. And after doing more tests, they realized that it would be better to list it as 55 watt diode, and then for the Ultra, the 80 watt.
Yes.
Yeah, after more testing. So you'll see that updated on the page soon. Trust me, that little bit of wattage makes no difference.
Yes.
It's really insignificant.
Yeah, and we don't use 60 watt to do the commercial or ads, and then sell the 55 watts. All of them are engraved using the 50-watt laser.
Correct. Correct. So I might have to take some of these special business cards that we did here home and do some giveaways back home. Because
Yeah.
these are a one-off, right?
Yes.
These are just for the live stream. They're like souvenirs, right?
Yes, for you.
Let's see. Oh, that's a great question. Let's see, what other questions do we have here? How does it cool? Yeah, so Tennessee Wood Signs wants to ask, it's all air cooled, right? So there's no water chiller. Is there a water? There's no water chiller even on the high powered Ultra. I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
No. Yeah. So everything, all the whole unit is air cooled at this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's almost.
Yeah, it's almost done.
It's engraving the last one.
Yeah, it's engraving the last one, and I'll go over. I'm going to walk over to the machine so I can show you up close a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, these are super thin. But anyway, I just want you to see the quality there, so that the quality is really nice. Am I in focus?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so it did a really, really nice job. And that was that time that we were talking about, that 23 seconds, a business card. And you could actually fill up more. This is just a fixture that was in here, but you can actually fill up this whole bed and do a lot more in one shot.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see, what do we want to move on to next? Do we want to proceed with another demo? We want to bring Joe in?
I think we can proceed to the next one and then let Joe join us.
Okay, you want to do another demo?
Yeah.
Okay,
the
so
tumbler.
what's the tumbler demo? Okay, I'll let the guys set that up, and we can answer some more questions. So what they're going to do next is they're going to set up another demo for you, and this time we're going to put some 20-ounce like JDS tumblers in there, and we're going to put a fixture in there with 5 tumblers in a row, not using the rotary.
Yep.
And that's one of, this is a great demonstration of the dynamic focus capabilities of this machine. So if you can build a fixture for as many cups as you want in this machine, like say a tumbler, we're just gonna have a fixture for 5. But if you have that, you can fill up the whole bed with all your tumblers and then map out the curvature of each of the cups because you have the dynamic focus.
Yeah.
And then you can literally set as many as you can in there, close the lid, walk away, and go do another project.
Yes.
So you're not a slave to a single rotary, doing one cup at a time or sitting there every 2 minutes doing a cup and
or 6 minutes.
or 6 minutes, depending. Yeah, for me on
Now
on my epilogues, it's about 3 minutes. But a lot of people have different units with different speeds, and sometimes those tumblers can take up to 6 minutes, 7 minutes. So with this system, because you have the flying 3D Galvo and the curvature mapping, you could just set up those cups, and you don't have to worry about keeping your logo at a specific size because you're going to go out of focus, because it's going to dynamically. Where's one of those cups? Let me see.
Yeah.
I mean, no, yeah. So we're going to do a couple of these, right? And I don't have to, like, normally at home, if I use even like a 4-inch lens, I'd have to, like, and we've talked about this on my videos, you'd have to like split the focus, right? Like focus here, and then if you wanted to do a really wide logo, you'd split it like halfway so you can go raster back and forth. But this machine, because it has LiDAR built in, which we haven't even talked about.
Yeah.
So this machine has LiDAR in it, so it's able to map out the surface, unlike some of the other units that use a physical probe, right? So this unit uses LiDAR to map it out, and it will stay in focus the whole time, so you have a nice, even engraving. And you can do batch and still have a wide logo. You don't have to sacrifice a small logo so you can stay in focus.
Yes.
And I love that about this machine. It's one of my
Yes.
favorite demos.
Yeah.
We're only going to do 2 of the cups in the fixture, because we can't go forever. But even those, what was the timing on the 5 cups that we did yesterday? I think it was 10 minutes.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, with this logo right here, which is not, it's not a tiny logo. You guys know
it's a big one.
you know recognize that logo? Yeah, it's not a tiny logo. So that was very impressive. For me, that's, I'm really starting to view this machine more as a production.
Yeah.
A production machine.
Yeah.
It has so many applications, but because of what I do and because I run a full-time laser engraving business, I'm always looking at, how quick can this tool help me out so I can go on to the next job. So that I'm highly interested in a lot of batch processing when it comes to the HD1. Yeah. You guys want to make sure you turn on the fans too? Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So I will close the lid because it's the blue light.
Oh, yeah. So we are going to have to close the lid on this one. And then do you guys have the fume extractor turned on?
Yep.
Okay, so that's running. And they have the fan on? Can you ask them?
Yes.
Okay. It's so quiet, I can't even tell that it's on.
Yeah, and the engraving starts.
Yeah. Oh, you can see a little bit in there.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can kind of get close. Should I try?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me try. I'll try for you guys. I know it's not ideal, but safety first, right?
Simple Simon said it's like a jet engine.
Yeah. So right now they have the cooling fans that are in cooling the unit are kind of, I want to say, more like test fans.
Yeah.
They're trying out different types of cooling fans. Obviously, this one's a little loud.
Yeah.
But I think I know in the long run that it will not be a jet engine. But yeah, that was cool when it like spooled up to start cooling the laser sources for sure. What other kind of questions do we have? Yeah, the cameras definitely, the microphones are definitely picking up. Yeah, so as it's engraving, remember it's not doing like traditional raster engraving.
Yeah,
it's actually
infill, vector infill.
It's doing vector infill, which we're going to talk about
later
in a little bit. So it's using that galvo mirror to fill in chunks at a time rather than back and forth and back and forth. And that's how it's able to get those job run times. Oh yeah, Zachary, that's a great question. So Zachary is asking, what's the depth of the metal engraving? Well, I can tell you that with a 60 watt or even a 20 watt fiber laser, you can go as deep as you want, Zach. So you can do multiple passes if you want. If you need depth on metal, you could go 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter. It's just a matter of how long you want to let how many passes you want to set on each of those types of metals. Obviously, with the 60 watt MOPA, you're going to be able to go deeper a lot faster. Just like an ordinary fiber laser, you have the ability to carve deep into pretty much any metal you want.
Yep, and with the 20 watt fiber, you can cut 0.3 metal in one pass.
Yeah, so 0.3 millimeter metal. With the 20 watt fiber, you could do metal cutting, and with the 60 watt, you could do 1 millimeter.
Yeah.
You can do 60 watt metal with the with the 60 watt MOPA, you can cut 1mm metal. Easy. You just have to have the parameters right in Lightburn and add a little wobble to your cuts. But you can definitely cut thinner metal with these fiber lasers, for sure.
Yes.
Oh, he's saying since they're, let's see, what other questions do you have? Yeah, so the lid is dark. That's a good, Know Your Joe. So Know Your Joe said the lid is dark. So that's because it has to deal with two types of lasers. So you've got the fiber laser and you've got the diode laser. So I believe that you picked the color of the lid based on the wavelengths of light.
Yes,
Yeah.
and to protect the
And to
user's
protect the
eyes.
users, yeah. So we want to go ahead and check that out?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to clean these off just like with any other job. You want to move the laser head out of the way? Can you see it on the camera there? Perfect. Yeah, so just like with any other project, we want to give a little. So what was the job runtime on those two cups?
I think 4 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, so about 2 minutes a cup, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so I mean that's basically so you're looking at like 2 minutes, 2 minutes per cup, and as many as you can fit in there. So yeah, these are great. So how many? I always thought that if you could like get a fixture that could utilize the whole bed. I mean, what this really means for me is like once again batch processing.
Yes.
I mean that's really where it's going to come in handy. So obviously, if you have a 40-ounce cup, you're going to only be able to get so many inside the machine. But these 20-ounce tumblers, as you know, those are one of the most demanded cup, those sizes. And I am excited to not have to sit there. And I think Haley's watching too, my assistant over at Sonoma Laser, and she's probably thinking, yes, I don't want to load in one cup at a time anymore. I would love to do batch processing. Haley, if you're in there, confirm with me that you're excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Robert asked for, can you do full wrap engravings? So that's one of the other features that when you get the riser base, the motorized riser base, right? Not just a regular filler riser base. You can also get the rotary. And it does have a really nice rotary. And with that rotary, you can do full wrap tumblers. And it does it using the same technology, using the vector infill.
Yes.
So it's not going to raster it like this. It's actually going to use the vector infill. You'll see that in my full review video in a couple weeks. I'm going to go through in a lot more detail all the different features. But yeah, you can absolutely do full wrap tumblers. It does it really fast and very efficiently.
Yes.
Too. But one other thing I want to say about that, which I think we're going to talk about more later, is that if you had a tumbler that had uneven surfaces, like a Pilsner, have you ever seen the JDS like Pilsner kind of beer shaped where they got that weird swoop in there? Well, you can also use the LiDAR and the dynamic focus to deal with those curves on the rotary as well, which you've seen, I think, in the owl in your teaser video.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can really work on, because you have that dynamic focus, as it's rotating, it can follow the contour of the objects, which is great.
Yes.
So yes, full wrap tumblers, no problem.
Yay.
All right, what do we want to move on to next?
Joe?
Joe. Let's talk to Joe.
Yeah, let's
There
talk
he
to
is.
Joe. Yes, let's switch the screen a little bit so we can see him. Hey, Joe.
Hey, let me
Hey,
mute the
Joe.
stream so I'm not hearing you guys twice.
What's up, Joe?
How's it going, guys? The demo has been looking great.
Thanks.
What questions do you have for me?
Oh, maybe you can introduce yourself a bit, and then you can tell us what you expect for the Accelaser HD1.
Yeah, sure. My name is Joe. I work for Lightburn. I am on the dev team and just one of the engineers that does hardware testing and stuff like that. And I am also on the Lightburn Experience team. So anybody who's coming to the Lightburn Experience in New York City, July 19th through 20th, you can come see the Accelaser hardware there, and you can come see me there. So that's a thing that can happen. But we have been working really closely with the Accelaser team over the last, I don't know, 6-8 months, helping with figuring out how we're going to communicate with the laser and just making sure that we have everything set up so that we can control it really well with Lightburn at launch.
Yeah.
So we're pretty excited for this new generation of hardware that's coming out, both hybrid lasers and hybrid processes. We're it's really interesting, and pretty much everybody that works on the development team at Lightburn, we're a bunch of machine nerds. We got into this because we like controlling machines and building machines and making interesting processes with them. So when we saw something like this, we were really excited. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
And talking about LBX.
Yeah, so I'll be at LBX as well.
Yeah.
And I was really excited to hear that that David and Accelaser is going to be at LBX. So everybody who, if you really want to get your hands on this early and see it early and see some live demos, you definitely want to head over to LBX this year. I think it's going to be amazing. I went to the last one, and I'm actually going to do a little video on LBX. I'm very excited to go, and I'm bringing the whole family too. So I'm really
That's awesome.
I'm looking forward to this year's LBX a lot because there's so much I need to learn more about Lightburn, and there's so many smart people there that are just super creative and explain Lightburn in a way that's easy for me to digest, you know?
Yeah, and our boss, the CEO of Accelaser, David, he's very open-minded to the community. He communicated with Joe, with the Lightburn team, with Michael, and with other users. So if you're interested to communicate with him directly, you can go there and meet us.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'll all be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Accelaser will be fully compatible with Lightburn, and we're also very excited to work with Lightburn to work the hardware and software out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're thrilled to be working with a team like you guys early on in the development of a laser like this, so that we can make sure that everything is fully controlled early on and not have any issues with that. So that is something that we value really highly, is companies working with us early and being open to having our support early on.
Yeah, no, I don't think that. I saw one of the questions on the comments is will someone have to get a brand new special version of Lightburn to be able to use the Accelaser HD1? I don't think that would be the case.
No, that won't be the case.
No, that's not going to be the case.
Yeah, right now our plan is for the Accelaser to work with Lightburn Pro because of some of the significant advanced features. It will have some heavy dev time involved. So right now the plan is Lightburn Pro will support all the features in the Accelaser lineup.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
I think that's.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much for joining the live stream, and the community is really glad to see you here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see somebody asked for the link to the event. The website is lbx.events, or you can find it on the Lightburn website itself.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely. In fact, I think we have a team member here that can put it in the video description.
Yes.
Great.
While we're actually on the live stream, so we'll put that on there right now in the next few minutes. So if you're interested in getting tickets now, because they do close off ticket purchases next month. What date is that again?
June 15th, ticket purchases
Yeah, so
close out.
you want to get your ticket now.
Yep. And then we also have a Laser Craft Fest event that is happening alongside it. So for those that don't know, LBX is 2 days of classes with 3 separate tracks of classes that you can attend. So we have over 30 different speakers coming, but we also have almost 20 sponsors that will be in our vendor hall. And we'll have a craft fair running all weekend. So if you want to come attend the craft fair for free and see all of the sponsors as well as all of our vendors,
Great.
or if you want to come vend at the craft fair, if you are near New York and you've got laser or digital fab stuff that you want to come sell, please reach out and sign up. We would love to have you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be fun for sure. And did you mention, Joe, where it's going to be at? That's kind of cool too. It's kind of important because
it is in New York City at the Metropolitan Pavilion Hall. It's a really, really neat venue. The part of town that we're in is super walkable. There's a lot of really cool stuff around. It's going to be a neat event.
Yeah, that's what I'm also excited about, is that I get to go to like the heart of like New York down there. There's so much to see, and we reserved an extra day being out there just so we could see some more of New York. So
yeah, sure. Yeah. So we really look forward to the Accelaser's launch and also LBX.
Yes,
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, and the link's in the comments right there. We just posted it, so if you want to get tickets.
All right. Well, I will let you guys get back
Joe.
to the live stream. It's been great so far. So.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
See you later.
Bye. Joe. Okay, so that was great. I didn't even know that when you told me the other day that Joe was going to come on, and David had told me how closely they've been working with Lightburn, which makes sense because there's a lot of new advanced features in this machine, and making sure that Lightburn works flawlessly with all those features is really important. And David knew that, the founder, right away. So I think he started reaching out to Lightburn immediately.
Yes, because Lightburn is very famous and also helpful in this community, and almost everyone is asking about the compatibility between us and Lightburn. So yeah, that's the top priority of our software side.
Yeah, so that's it. It's going to be Lightburn.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to talk about the next demo?
Yes, the next demo is about the hybrid synchronized motion system, and we will show it through a model. Yes.
Yeah, so can I grab one of those models?
Sure.
Just to kind of talk about before we run the demo. All right, so you've probably seen this in the teaser video, and this is a great demonstration showing the dynamic focus and the hybrid synchronized motor systems, motion. So we're going to be using all the different axes, all the different motions to put different marks on this super complex object, which is, this is not really probably a practical something that you would engrave for someone, but it's more of a demonstration of, it's an extreme demonstration to really illustrate the capabilities of the dynamic focus and the motion system. So, yeah, so we're going to switch cameras, and you'll be able to watch it live.
Yes, we can.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, so let's switch the camera and see it to engrave live.
And are we going to be using the fiber for this?
Yes, fiber.
Yeah, so we're going to be using the fiber laser for this. And I believe it's a very fast mark. Yeah, it's a pretty fast mark, so.
And pay attention to the bed.
Yeah, pay attention to the bed and pay attention to the head of the laser. Here we go. So I don't know about you guys, but my lasers at home can't do this. So if you look very closely, you'll see the axes in the laser head moving, but also you'll see the bed moving in conjunction with all of that. It's laser engraving stairs. And that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That was the whole demo. So what are the comments on that one? So this is just a quick mark, no deep engravings, but you can see that it was able to start here and keep dynamically focusing all the way down to the center there. Then it was able to put their main logo on this curve right here.
Yep.
So you can see that. And then really extreme focus, it was able to put the logos on the steps here. So 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 steps. But anyway, yeah, you can switch back to the other camera.
Yeah,
so what are some of the comments?
Everyone is saying, wow.
Yeah, definitely next gen. That's sick though. Yeah. So not really, you know, like I said, this part is not something you would probably get in a real job. But I can think of many other applications throughout the lifetime of my business where someone has brought me some kind of a domed object or a type of picture frame maybe that had really ornate you know, designs around the edge where they wanted me to engrave, but there was too much curvatures, too many slopes, too many planes, where if I had this capability at the shop, it wouldn't be an issue. So, but yeah, this would be like an example of, you know, like how a cup is curved. Those are more practical examples. You know, the curvature of a cup, the curvature of some kind of a picture frame that had a curve to it, a domed object.
Yes.
Even an object with you know, 90-degree planes that was more like a trapezoid type project. You know.
And also the example you told us, the car engine cover.
Oh yeah. Like there's a car parts.
Yeah.
Especially if they're like anodized aluminum. I've done a lot of custom car parts where they have caps to the different engine parts that are anodized aluminum, and they have a huge logo that they've wanted me to engrave on them, and it's always been like a struggle for me with the fiber laser, getting the focus just right so I don't have faded edges on the edge of the dome and good engraving on the center of the dome. So really nice to have this dynamic focus.
Yeah, it allows you to do something you cannot before.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, that's really simplifying it. A lot more to be revealed on that.
Yep.
Let's see. Can you engrave creek rocks? Absolutely. That's a great question. Yeah, so stone with a fiber laser, no problem. Now, keep in mind that when you want to engrave slate coasters deep, river rocks deep, a lot of rocks are engravable with like a 60-watt fiber laser.
Yeah.
But one of the things that you want to keep in mind, and I found out the hard way, is that when you're engraving stone like that with fiber lasers, it produces a lot of material. So a lot of sand, a lot of fine stone particles.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be doing that, just have really good, maybe direct fume extraction right next to the area where you're carving into that stone or slate coaster. I've seen some of these 3D, you know, 3D embossed slate coasters, and I know how much slate dust has been produced during that process, and you definitely don't want that gumming up the inside of your machine. So that's just a little tip on engraving stone in general with a fiber laser. A lot of particulates are removed, so make sure you have good fume extraction.
Yeah. And I'll just show the emulation of the head, how it laser. So we can go back to the PowerPoint and play the video a little bit. And you can see...
Oh, the internals of the focusing?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, play that. That'd be good.
The last one. The last one.
Where's my drink?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes. so we can take a look at the video. It's in the video.
Yeah, so what are we watching here? We're basically watching how the